bring in my man, LB Sickning. I need y'all to turn up and shed a live. Badge gang, buy a badge. You know what it is, man. Hit my DM. I'll send you the packages, everybody. It's too easy, all right? I could play your song all month long, or you could just do New Music Mondays, however you want to do it, all right? LB!
What's up, Epps? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you?
I'm great, man. Thanks for having me on.
Not a problem, man. I told you, man, your day is coming. I promised you. You know what it is. Yeah, I see you working. I see you hustling. I wanted you to get your numbers up, you know what I mean? And I told you, man, it was too easy for you to come over here and come shut it down with me, man. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love. Shout out to Blaze Hunter, man. He's the one that introduced me to you. He's the one that introduced me to you.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Blaze Hunter. You know, when he did introduce us, I was looking at your stuff and I was like, he's different. He's different, and I want to know what's different about him. So when I looked thoroughly at your work, I noticed you was doing cartoon videos.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And they were interesting. They were on point. They were funny. And I was like, I want a cartoon. I said, I want a cartoon. And I wasn't even greedy. I said, let's do a cartoon for the whole We Them Zoes. And guess what, man? I gave you the record. You heard it. And you did your magic to it, man. You know what I mean? I'll probably post it up later on for everybody to see what we're talking about. But tell me about your creativity, about your creations with these videos, man. How you get started? How do you start with these artworks, these characters, you know what I mean? How do you do your work with these videos?
So it started because I was sending my music into a lot of music review shows, like online, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them were critiquing how my music videos looked. They looked like they were like from the 70s because of the quality of the camera that I had, you know? And that's the criticism I always got from that. So I'm like, man, I got to figure out something else, some other lane, because I don't really got the money to go spend, $5,000-$10,000 on a really nice camera just for a couple videos, you know?
Right.
So it's like, I got to do something, you know what I mean? So I started studying what all these different cartoon programs were, and I came across this one that I liked. And I don't know, I just started playing with it, started messing with it. Next thing you know, I've done a cartoon for you. I've done a cartoon for Big Smo. Big Smo used to have a show on A&E. I don't know if you know who that is. Got that song Working. I've done cartoons for a lot of people, man, and it's become quite a hobby. I don't know if it's going down or not. It's not like in stone, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to do a cartoon for 1 Ton of Potluck. You know what I'm saying? Potluck was real big in the weed game as far as hip-hop goes, you know what I'm saying, back at Humboldt County in California and shit, you know what I'm saying? Pretty cool, you know what I mean? Growing up listening to these people, and now I'm working with some of them. It's like dream come true, you know?
You know, as I was talking to you, you sounded like before all of this, you was in and I don't want to say a bad space, but I felt like you was in a space where you maybe wasn't getting too much recognition, and I see you change now. I see you more smiling. I see you, you know what I mean? People like, yo, people fucking with me. Am I right?
Right, word. I mean, I've even had Wishbone from Bone Thugs and Harmony on my show called It's Just Music that streams on the Signature Series Network under Juggalo World Network. I mean, Blaze gave me my own platform to put the Juggalos on. You know, you could, if you're a Juggalo and you got content, you can send it to me. We charge a little money to play your content on this television network series. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to get you out there. You can't expect people to just put you on. That's one thing that I've been doing rap music and stuff for 20-something years, you know. That's something I realized a long time ago. People aren't just going to put you on. You got to work for it. You got to pay your dues.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm out here doing it, you know what I mean? Had a lot of fun with this shit, for real.
Did you figure out a way during the pandemic? Did you figure out, a formula that works for you?
Yeah, I know that my music isn't always everybody's cup of tea, you know? And I run with a lot of the Juggalo crowd, you know what I'm saying? And everybody knows Juggalo crowd's full of freaks, weirdos, and outcasts just like me. You know, so I figured, hey, there's a lot of people that feel like me. There's a lot of people that need music. Like, I make a lot of angry stuff, you know. And there's people out there that need that stuff so they can vibe out in the room. You know, don't go hurt nobody. Don't hurt yourself. Listen to this crazy music and rock out in your room. And that's because that's what I did growing up, listening to people like the Insane Clown Posse. You know, I used that music as medicine to heal my anger. You know, I was one of the crazy kids back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And in and out of detention centers, in and out of jails all my life. I've been around a little bit. You know what I mean?
What do you call it? Juggalo?
Yeah, Juggalo.
Give an explanation what Juggalo is to everybody. Just I know you ran it down just quickly right now, but just give a good explanation of Juggalo. Give an example too of an artist that's probably out there.
So the Juggalo culture is mostly fans of the Insane Clown Posse. ICP goes down in history as the group that nobody liked, nobody accepted. They weren't accepted in hip hop because they were too rock and roll. They weren't accepted in rock and roll because they're too hip hop. So what had happened is over the years, since it didn't have a home, it started to create its own home. And there's people all over the world that claim Juggalo. There's millions of them. And we gather once a year. There's the annual gathering of the Juggalos. I think this year is in August. Hopefully I'm going to be there. Actually email them, let them know you want to see your boy on stage. Yeah, man, it's basically just fans of the Insane Clown Posse, but it's so deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's the FBI labeled us as a gang. We're not a gang. We're not. Gangs are affiliated. Gangs are organized, and we're not that. You know. There's actually a movie you should check out called The United States of Insanity. That movie will tell you what we are. I actually had the director of that movie on my show. It's Just Music. Shout out to Tom Putten, man. He's a cool ass dude. Sure.
Definitely gonna check that out. What's the name of the movie again?
It's called The United States of Insanity.
Gotcha.
It was filmed all over America and just select theaters for like one day. And then there's a few theaters that got such a great response they had to play a few more times. You know, it's independent shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Juggalo world and Strange Music and all that, those guys run the independent game. Everybody can admit it. You know, look what Strange Music did. Look what Psychopathic Records did. It's something that hasn't really been done. You know, and I always admired that. I always looked up to it. And I find it to be like the hardest road. And as far as music goes, it's like one of the hardest roads that you can take, you know. And I took it, and I'm starting to shine because of it. You know what I mean? It's dope.
Listen, you know, the first guest I had on there, Big Cree from Canada. I'm gonna need him to come on your show. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know.
I have 3 to 5 music videos. Hit me up. I don't do it for free, but
yeah, no. Man, yo, we don't cheat the hustle, man. But yeah, I mean, I want you to help him out, man. Jay the Real in the building. I see you. Who is that? Nick, I see you. Of course, Blaze Hunter in the building. Signature Series Network. That's my family right there, man. Since day one, man. How did you and Blaze and Signature Series link up?
Like I said earlier, I was always sending in my music to music review shows. He still does it once in a while. He does it mostly on IG, but he was doing it on Facebook back when I met him. I don't know. He was always doing these music review shows, and just having people send in their songs, and he would rate it. And I don't know. He was one of the only people that was really showing me love. You know what I'm saying? Like, he saw the potential in me, and I kept going and I kept pushing. He tells me that the reason why he decided to back me as hard as he does is because there was a little boy in my town. Rest in peace. I don't really want to use his name as you know, poor or whatever, but everybody knows the case just about. If you ever heard of Harley Daly was found in a chimney, unfortunately, and he passed away. And there's people outside of his mama's home protesting, calling her a murderer, calling his dad a murderer. I used to date Harley's sister back in the day, you know, and it shit pissed me off, so I made a track about it. And he saw that, and he's like, you can't really fake that, you know. And I don't know, I guess he started really checking me out and kind of putting me on, if you will, you know.
Hey, man, you know, you never know who's watching. That's the thing about this game. You never know who's watching. and who's gonna end up giving you that helping hand that you need, man. Because some people may think and portray you one way, but the other person might be like, hey, you know, that's cool. I fucks with him. You know what I mean?
Right. I want to shout out Kane 216 because he's the one that got Wishbone to come on my show too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta at least say that to him.
Word up, man. Rest in peace, Harley. SicKko, talk to me about the entertainment.
A lot of people look at my logo and think it's one thing, you know. So where I got the idea for SicKko is Sick Knockout. That's a sick, you know, you ever been playing a video game or something watching UFC? Damn, that was a sick knockout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then some of my music is really controversial, and that's what I love about being independent is I can't really be canceled. I can say what I want. I do what I want, you know. A lot of my stuff is controversial, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It just speaks conversation. And right.
Can we jump into one of your SicKko joint, your controversial joint featuring Little Flip?
Yeah, shout out to the Freestyle King, man. You know what I'm saying? He did not have to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? He did not have to get on the track with me, and he did. So Lil Flip came to my town a long time ago. There used to be this club called The Underground in Sandusky, Ohio. And he came and he rocked it for us. And I don't know, I always said if I'm gonna get a mainstream artist, I want my first artist to be Lil Flip. I kept hitting him up and kept hitting him up and kept hitting him up.
Mm-hmm.
I made a video about one of the times I opened for him, and I sent it to him, and it was like a couple weeks later he finally replied. You know, took it to the booth, did his thing, he killed it for me, you know what I mean?
Word.
There's a cartoon video to that too, you know what I mean? It's pretty dope.
That's what it is, man. In case anybody don't know what we're talking about, we're going to get into it right quick. It's called I'm a SicKko.
Shout out to Blake Hunter, he's on it too, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, Blaze Hunter is on it too, man. Little Flip on it, man. Y'all pay attention and turn it up real loud. Fuck your neighbors. We're about to blast it right quick, man. Everybody turn that shit up. You know what it is.
Yeah. This place, Hunter, night one. We got LB Sickning. We got Lil Flip. Let's go. Ooh, yeah. I'm the realest to do this. I'm a G in these streets and you sweeter than cool. From a scholar to the game, while most of your clueless. Crossing me, that would be foolish. Cause I'm a beast, I'm a dog. I'm a problem. I'm a SicKko. I'm a SicKko in these streets, I'm a boss. I got him. SicKko ENT, night one. We got him.
They tell him since a young age, I'm gonna murder one day, but no, I didn't mean literally. I'm mass assassin lyrically. A whole bunch of people that beef it on the way that I do. We hustle, grass that Davo. You be acting like you in high school. You hating, get your money right. I'm high artificial satellite. I worked for a homie. This will go inside a dream. This is SicKko ENT. We on that night wonder team. How many times you tell me to put the mic down? You quiet now. It's time to put my CD on. It's forward now. We fire. Wow. I didn't know a juggalo rapper could ever come so hard like this. Look, another fella who turned his life around. I'm fucking pissed. The Pocky wants your challenge. Hottest in the world. We fire. Troll the haters up so bad they have no choice but to retire. I might live in Ohio, but I was born in Texas. You can get the horns if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Dedicated to Ryan, SicKko ENT.
I'm the realest to do this. I'm a G in these streets and you sweeter than cool. From a scholar to the game, while most of your clueless. Crossing me, that would be foolish. Cause I'm a beast, I'm a dog. I'm a problem. I'm a SicKko. I'm a SicKko in these streets, I'm a boss. I got him. SicKko ENT, night one. We got him.
This ain't no magic trick. I pulled up Jim and Patrick. That's Mr. Fat Pat. That's why the trunk crack. Flipping down, culling with a fist full of grain. I got 2 pints so I'ma get it on the plane. And I'm extraterrestrial. I'm swerving on pedestrian. Twin clips, they go both ways. I guess they lesbians. With 25 lighters on my dresser. And I can't remember the last time I smoked regular. Ain't nothing regular about me. I got the heckler copy. What you expect from Poppy? My pocket's extra stocky. And when them swangers hit that pavement, it makes sparks fly. Don't piss me off, cause you'll see tales from the dark side. Cookies on my tray, all you rookies come and play. We do it bigger in Texas, we the Lone Star State. You not a factor, I bought a tractor, 2 swangers on it. I keep it gangsta, homie, that's why the banger on me. That right.
I'm the realest to do this. I'm a G in these streets and you
Look at the
sweeter than
numbers
cool.
blowing up.
From a scholar to the game, while most of your clueless. Crossing me, that would be foolish. Cause I'm a beast, I'm a dog. I'm a problem. I'm a SicKko. I'm a SicKko in these streets, I'm a boss. I got him. SicKko
I'm a sicko. Lil Flip, Blaze Hunter, LB.
Wait for hip hop's Aristotle. Only paydays, no pit stops, heavy throttle. Pedal to the metal, wish I would see a red light. Never would I settle, business good, keep that bread tight. Blaze Hunter, knife, wanna check the stat sheet. Your favorite rappers, rapper running things like a track meet. Legend in the game, bro, you need to pay homage. I catch one out of nowhere to the head like Barnage. I rock it like Eric Gordon, I'm bossy like Eric Gordon. I lock in and tell your organs in alphanumeric order. I drop kick like Randy Orton. Try me and I phase it, baby. Rhyme schemes are crazy, baby. Hobbies are greatest, baby. Quit with the theories, just get with signature series, homie. Just picture the fury. I used to get you to hear me. I'm a beast, rock brawler, I'm a dog. Best believe I got dollars, I'm a boss. I'm the realest to do this. I'm a G in these streets and you sweeter than cool. I'm a scholar to the game, but most of your clueless. Crossing me, that would be foolish. Cause I'm a bitch, I'm a dog. I'm a problem. I'm a sicko. I'm a sicko in these streets, I'm a boss. I got him. SicKKo ENT, knife on your weak, got him.
MP3wax.com. We break records.
Shout out Hollywood in the Hood. I see you guys, man. What's up?
That's a problem.
Yeah. Shout out Hollywood in the Hood, man. I see him in the chat, man. They had me come to the Hood in Cleveland and had me on their show a couple years ago, man. It was pretty cool.
There you go. That's what it is, man. Shout out to the GPS network in the building as well, man. They all in here checking it out. LB Sickning in the building with me on Indie Thursdays, holding it down. That was a brand new joint by LB Sickning featuring Little Flip and Blaze Hunter. I'm a sicko. Yeah, man. What else can we expect after this?
I know this is kind of old news. What'd you think of that versus 3-6 versus Bone? Remember when Little Flip came out and shit?
Yeah, nah. That was not a problem, man. That shit was dope.
That shit was dope. That
was not a problem, man. Are we expecting any more tracks like that? What can we expect with LB Sickning?
I mean, I got tracks coming out. There's gonna be tracks coming out once a month all the way until August. And if I keep going, you know what I'm saying, there'll be more after that. I just dropped a track with Cognito. Cognito was at one time signed to Strange Music and No Limit. You know what I'm saying? I got mad songs, man. Mad songs. Who else have I worked with? I worked with Mars. He's known as the most controversial artist in America. That's what Oprah said about him. Kung Fu Vampire. I got a track with Buckshot. There's all kinds of good dope music out there. And what I love about my music, man, is you never know what you're gonna make, what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the difference between now and 10 years ago is 10 years ago I was rapping for clout. I was rapping to make other people happy. I was trying to get everybody to dig my shit, you know? Well, now I just make music to make me happy. And I think that's why a lot of more people are grasping on, you know what I mean? Because I rap for me now, you know?
Man, it always got to be like that, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You don't got to impress anybody with the type of lyrics you got to put out there, man. It's all about your thoughts, your happiness, you know what I mean? How you feel. Right. SicKKo Entertainment, man. I fucks with that logo from Jump. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Shout out to Stevie, man. That's my godbrother. He drew that shit.
That's what it is, man. So if anybody want to get in on a feature with you, man, or they want to get a video from you, how could they get in touch with you? Tell them about your platform.
It depends on what you want in the video. You know what I'm saying? I start at 300, and then we go up from there depending on what you need in your video. And if you want to get on It's Just Music, I charge 300 for that. But usually I work with people's budgets on that. You know what I'm saying? On the show, I work with people's budgets. But cartoon, that's too much work for me to come down.
LB, let me tell you something, man. Stop shortchanging yourself, man. You deserve more. At least go up to 5, man. They'll give it to you.
Yeah, you're probably right. Now
they'll give it to you. Like, you know what I mean? First of all, it's cartoon. All right, this is not no regular, I'm going to bring my camera out and I'm going to go film you at the gas station with your Black and Mild and shit. No, this is a fucking cartoon. You know what I mean? Bring your price up. You know what I mean? They'll pay for it. Them trap niggas too. They'll pay for it. Shit, they'll give you a stack, believe it or not. Like, come on, man. Don't shortchange yourself.
I've had a couple people be like, bro, this is worth more than 300 and throw me some more. I love people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what it is, man. You know what it is, man. Hey, man, if you want some cartoon videos, man, hit up my man LB Sickning. The guy is sick with it.
I need to work. Let's go.
Hey, there you go. There you go. And he definitely got some more joints on the way, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, hit him up. You see it right there at LB Sickning. Hit him up. All right, man. Shout out to Jay Burner in the building. I see you, Fire Truck. Fire Truck about to celebrate his birthday. We're going to come up there in the Fort Lauderdale area and shut it down. I'm going to give you information about that in a minute. LB, man, thank you for coming on the show and hanging out with me and you know, vibing with your boy. I told you I got you, man.
Thank you for having me on, man. You just had my face in front of over 1,000 people. That's the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shut it live, everybody. Stop playing with me, man. And buy a badge, gang. You know what it is, man. LB Sickning, yo, I want you to have a good night, man, and holler at me anytime. You know what it is. Everybody, later on, I'm gonna post a video. You don't have to worry with We Them Zoes that he did, the cartoon version, so y'all can check that out. And go on this page and check out all the other joints that he did, man. Trust me, the guy is sick. Literally.
Word. Literally. Hey, man, SicKKo ENT, SicKKoENT.com.
There you go, man. LB, be easy. Have a good night, my bro.
You too, brother.
You know what
Much
it is,
love,
man.
God bless you.
Word up, man. DJ Epps, Indie Thursdays. This is what we do on Thursdays, man. Yo, we bring a lot of indies in the building. Come hang out with me, man. You are more than welcome to be part of the show, too. All right? Big shout to my man, Fire Truck, Wagwan. I see you out there, man. We got that party coming up very, 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 very soon. It's in May. There it goes right there. May 15th, is it? Yes, May 15th. Taurus Affair. My birthday's gonna be done past, but I'm gonna celebrate with them, man. Fire Truck celebrating his birthday. Rayvon's gonna be in the building. You know what I mean? Sugar Bear's gonna be in the building. It's gonna be crazy. A whole lot more. Sound guys gonna be in the building. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy, man. Hey, I need y'all in the building at Lalo's. Yeah, May 15th.